welcome back to the channel. It's going to be kind of a quick video today, guys. I have had a few people that I've been playing with on Ghost of Tsushima, helping them out, getting levels, cursed items, all that kind of thing. You know, the normal stuff that we do here on the channel. And a few of them have asked why my assassin is so broken. And honestly, it's just basically how you build. Now, I've done a few of these kind of videos before, but for these guys, for whatever reason, they didn't show up and they missed it, and they were curious as to what the build on this assassin was. So that's basically what we're going to show today. This is my loadout for normally. I do change out my demon seeds for my Mist of Yigata, depending on where I'm going, who I'm playing with. But for the most part, this is where I'm running. My water katana, my bomb pack, of course, my assassin's charm, the spirit kunai, and the demon seeds. And this is the loadout for those. As you can see, on my katana, it's kind of a standard katana. I've got melee damage and ultimate damage with the burning blade and the poison blade. So even if one doesn't proc, usually the other one does. So the bomb pack, of course, has the blast radius and status effect damage. Now, the deal with this build and any build like it is the fact that everything stacks. Status effect damage stacks with fire, it stacks with poison, and the black bomb powder pack does set people on fire, so the status effect damage stacks with that. On my Assassin's Charm, I have more status effect damage, which just stacks the Toxic Vanish Radius, which, if you are an assassin and you're trying to build a good thing, that is a must. You have to find an Assassin's Charm somewhere, because that's the only charm that does have Toxic Vanish Radius on it. My Chain Vanish is kind of an option. You can put whatever you want to in there. The reason I put it in there is because I do like to vanish 3 times, which every time you vanish, your poison reactivates on the next people. As long as you assassinate one, you'll vanish. It'll hit them again. You assassinate another one, poison again. More poison. It's just ridiculous. And then the combat regen. Combat regen is actually the only healing that I have on this build right now, unless I am using the Mist of Yigata. But combat regen actually comes in handy because it will give you half your life back, but you do have to run around and not fight people. So it does take a couple seconds, but it will save your life basically if you don't have any other heals anywhere. And my Spirit Kunai, some of the most broken things in this game, always have been, always will be. And I've got Ghost Weapon damage on there and Status Effect Duration. Status Effect Duration is basically they're going to burn longer, the poison is going to last longer, which means that the status effect damage is going to do even more damage. The hidden blades, basically now you're going to throw 5 kunai instead of 3. And the super massive, all your smaller Mongols, if you hit them with the spirit kunai, you're going to knock them backwards, put a little stun on them, so that either you're going to kill them right off and the kunais are going to come right back to you, or they're going to knock down enough for you to just go over there and one-shot them. My demon seeds, which cause people to stagger and catch them on fire, do have ghost weapon damage and duration on them. So again, that's going to stack on top of the duration that I have with the spirit kunai and the fire up, which every time they touch it, going to cause them to catch on fire, along with everything else that the demon seeds do. And then, of course, the deep bag, which allows you to drop more seeds than you would normally. Now, some people will put lucky on them. Some people will put something else on them. I like the deep bags simply because when you get into the later stages of whatever stage you're fighting, be it bronze, silver, gold, platinum, you put the deep bags down, and that way, if you have a full wave coming at you, you have a better chance of hitting a lot more people with it. Now, I can't stress this enough. This is Pigman's build. He would shoot me if I told him that it wasn't. But techniques, it really depends on what your play style is. These are my techniques that I use. My Toxic Vanish, which again is a must if you're an assassin and you want to poison people. When you hit it, it will stagger some people once that shield gets down. Once they get down and you assassinate somebody, boom, hit them again with the poison. They're going to die. You almost never have to use your katana in this situation. When it comes to the later stages and you have the bigger Onis and the Oni Lords, you might have to hit them with one of the blast bombs or concussion bombs, weaken them up just a little bit, and then hit them with the poison. I've taken down big Onis. I've taken down Sukubata with the poison. You just have to weaken them up a little bit. But everybody else, done. Now, I do have my legendaries in my situation, so that does take up a spot for me. Deadly Nightshade, again, stacks on everything else. Poison damage to the general health. Everything stacks. So if you're going to be an assassin, you haven't unlocked this yet, unlock it, because this thing is going to make your poison that much more effective. If you haven't unlocked it yet, I would suggest light feet. Strangely enough, with light feet, they can't hear you coming, so you, instead of sneaking up on somebody, you can literally run right up on them. They don't even know you're there because they can't hear you. And then you can get the assassination fairly easily. But your goal here is to unlock Deadly Nightshade. Now, my final is the fact that I do have Shadowstorm on right now. I don't have 5 strikes because I don't need it. If I was going into Nightmare, I would definitely put 5 strikes on this thing. But I do have Chain Vanish. Chain Vanish is the third piece of the puzzle that allows me to vanish 3 different times. I prefer that. Some people don't. They think that 2 is plenty. And again, it does depend on what your play style is. Every character in this game, it's always been this way. Every character, whether it's an assassin, it's a Ronin, it's your hunter, it's your samurai, they all have a different play style. You cannot play the same way with every one of them, because if you go in there like a samurai with a Ronin or a hunter, you're going to get wrecked. If you're going to try to use an assassin, the whole idea is to not get hit. It's to be sneaky, is to take advantage of certain situations, to use your poison, to use your smoke, your bomb pack, in order to assassinate, get kills without actually getting hit too bad. So basically, I hope that helped y'all out. You've seen the videos. I don't really need to show you how broken my poison is in this situation. But if you like the video, hit it. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button if you're new. Do keep in mind that we do live stream every Friday at around 2 o'clock on Twitch. If you just go to Twitch at Lone Star Play, and you can join in, send me a friend request. I'll get you in there. We'll play some games. Other than that, you guys keep fighting.